This motorhome is the Carthago Chic C-Line I 4.8 LE. It's a van with a price tag from just under 100,000 euros. It's a van which you can put on a 3.5 ton basis. Let's have a look inside. Now this is a 2020 version, and as you will see, they haven't yet decided what the weight of it is. So let's go, with that in mind, straight over to the instructions, not instructions, whatever, the information's in French instead of usually as it is in German. So they have base weight 3,500 to 4,250, empty weight, weight not yet available. Okay, so they have to decide that one. 739 centimeters long, 227 wide, 289 high. It also needs to be pointed out that the price given there is the base price. So, prix de base avec équipement de série, with what's that in English? The base equipment, without any options added whatsoever. The bed length there, it's 2 meters by 2 meters, or if you do it individually, 85 centimeters each bed. Right, so I'll take you to the back first, seeing as I mentioned the bed. So two joinable singles, or one bed which is separate in two which is joinable. Something along those lines. I'm not quite certain what to call it. What could be up here? There you go. It's the telly. It's a TFT dummy, it's called. So I wonder what that, the F television dummy. I wonder what that stands for. Oh, there's the thing off again. The gimbal. You know what? I took the gimbal out. I tested it. I was walking up and down the street with it and putting in all sorts of directions. No problems with it whatsoever. As soon as I start filming vans, it's off. It's doing its own thing. Right, so maybe it doesn't like it when I put in front of the television. I'll show you the what do you call it? The wardrobe. Well, you can lift this bit here up. Oh, sorry, I'll take that out. No, I won't. There's one way into the wardrobe. I'm sorry, I've got to apologise here because I have a bad right arm. I've got an injury from using the camera, believe it or not. So you can get into the wardrobe like that. There is the spare place for, sorry, there's the place for your spare cushion for the bed. Alternatively, if the bed's down, you can get in like that. And of course you can do the same thing at the other side, should you so desire. There you go, or you can lift it up. You can keep some stuff in there as well, as you can see, as it's all being used. Also, note how the double floor has been used. But I would have to point out one thing here. Whereas it's good that the pipes, some of these pipes are hidden, which means a lot of space is left. Now if the pipe is out like that, that's great. But on the other hand, because of the way it's made, it's quite difficult to keep the thing clean. Anyway, so just point those things out there. Right, so you can, if you want to make a double bed out of it, well, what you do, you can just pull this thing along, like this. It comes down, and the whole thing comes out. I'll take it all the way out, in fact. And that comes out as well, and that makes a double bed for you, should you so want it. I'll push it back. Now, at the corners, you've got this space here with something rather reminiscent of a railing. Now, you may be thinking, well, that's a waste of space. Okay, so what else you do? Well, maybe the It could have been extended, the lockers, same with the other side as well. Or, you know, you can sort of leave your books and things like that in there, or even maybe pillows, for example. Now above the bed, nice skylight. I like to get on the roof. Coming around. So here you've got dividers which will come across and close off the bedroom should you so desire. Comes across like that, and the other one comes across too. That might come in handy for when somebody is sleeping up front and that person snores, if you want to get a bit of peace and quiet. I like the way that door opens, and it opens very wide to reveal this rather pleasant large bathroom. Now we've got, instead of having these shower curtains, they're going for this plastic sort of thing which is around this runner, which I think is a pretty good idea, because the shower curtain then doesn't stick to you, particularly in the lack of space that you usually have in a motorhome shower. So I just opened that up there. Didn't see me, I'll do it again. I just opened that up there. And this comes out like that. And then you get in that shower like this. Yeah, you can even see me. Possibly. You can possibly see me through there. There we go. So I'm now in the shower. Admittedly, it's not a huge amount of space, but it's probably enough. Alternatively, I'd have the whole thing taken off, and I wouldn't bother with it at all. Duckboard, quite adequate. Got a double floor. I'll show you what's down here. Water. Close the door a bit easier. Look how deep that is. Pretty good. Very good quality hinges as well. And here's a good place to keep your shoes as you come in. So we'll move out the kitchen. Now this is something I started doing this year for 2020, which is putting these separate waste things here. Now, question is this, is that the sort of thing you're going to want in that position? Well, the waste should go somewhere, but I personally have my doubts on that. You know, also have the doubt if big enough. In this van, you don't have the possibility of putting them on the kitchen top, but in some of the vans it could actually go up there. And here we have fair whack of space up there. Notice I've got to point this one thing out here. The contour from the outer wall, now that's rounded in a way that you'd find, for example, in a camper van conversion. Now you'll see this, for example, in the Carthago vans, but not motorhomes, I should say, but not so much in the Malibu range of motorhomes. And the rounded bit, it's more expensive to produce, and it's, I think, a more stable structure for the van. Okay, you can see what it looks like with the seats down now. Coming back into the lounge, very wide, spacious lounge with a fantastic skylight up there. Oh, and there's a ventilation vent. Another thing I very much appreciate. Television gets hidden behind that chair. So before leaving, you can check the time. It's 12:42. 17 degrees in here, 18 degrees outside. Oh, so it's near 24, 25, but it is in the shade in here, so maybe that's what it is. Truma iNet Ready, superb thing for keeping yourself warm in the winter. Right, fat fridge. Here we have this decorative element as you come in or go out. Now it might be alright for pulling yourself in with, but for me I think it's a bit of a waste of space. I think I'd have something to pull yourself in with and then maybe leave it at that. Fantastically large garage. And they've changed the rear again this year. Now this vehicle, at the time of doing this film, this vehicle is not available for purchase yet, but I suppose by the time we get on to publishing it, it probably will be. What do you think of this rear? I mean, several moulded parts there. Oh, it's sort of, that's quite a major difference to what it was before. Anyway, I've got no knowledge of style whatsoever, so if you've got any opinions you can write them down. So that's the new Chic C-Line integrated i4.8 LE from Carthago. LE incidentally means them two joinable beds at the back as far as this company's concerned, and QB means queen bed. Good, so I hope that was interesting. I've got lots more vans on my site which you might want to see, and if you do, then you might want to subscribe, and you can press the bell as well, and then you get notified when I put things up, but I can tell you when I put things up. I put them up at 2100 hours Central European time, 20 hours UK time, and 11 o'clock in the morning Pacific time. So there, I mean, I know Pacific time is a bit difficult, but it's, as I'm in Europe, I'm sort of doing it more on European times. Thanks for watching.